Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Darkman Alt with 1832 rating versus Proteus Angel OT with 1461 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to see Proteus win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, decide to go first, 40 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Emergence, Moyi, Ash, Tai, Adara. They have Long Young, Emergence, Chalice, Protos, and Ecclesia. Also, I didn't even realize this before, but make sure to go check out YGO Proteus on YouTube. I'll go ahead and leave a link to it down below in the description so you can go ahead and check them out. But we are going to see the SwordSoul mirror match here. Also, Darkman Alt is Herman Hansson, very good player. And then they're going to go ahead and start off by activating Long Young. So discard, special summon, bring out the token. Then they're going to be getting rid of those, go for Floor, Long Young, burn for 12, and then normal summon Ecclesia effect, tag out, chain Ash Blossom, and then in response they're going to chain Floor to negate Ash. So special summon out from the deck, bring out Moyi, Moyi effect, reveal Protos, summon token, and then they can just synchro those off. So that will go ahead and go into Grandmaster Moyi. So they're going to search and then draw, grab the blackout, and then draws into a Desires. Oh, that's insane. Draw one into a draw two. Always feels good. So then they're going to activate that, go banish 10. Looking at the banishes, we can see that they're playing Water, Heavenly, Valor, Imperm, Chalice, and then draws into Chalice Desires. So you know, the other Desires wasn't that great of a draw, but the other Chalice was a really good draw. Then they're going to banish, summon. Then they can go ahead and activate the effect, call Dark. And then set. Also, I have so many people ask this every single day. Protos can only call an attribute that is on field. Definitely need to know that. Draw Ecclesia. Then they're going to activate the Emergence. So Floor doesn't have its negate. Protos is calling Dark right now. This has a negate, and then they have 2 Chalice and a blackout. So they have 4 interruptions, plus like a lingering like floodgate. Go search Long Young, discard, special summon, bring out token, activate blackout to go ahead and get rid of those. This can't be destroyed by card effects, so it's just a free pop 2. Special out Ecclesia, normal summon Tai effect. Oh, they said think on summon, so they're trying to play around, you know, like the Heavenly Dragon circle here, so they might go ahead and just negate it now. So they're not going to, they're going to banish, and then they're going to chain. Go ahead, stop that. And then they're going to activate Emergence to make this go up a level. Okay. And then activate Ecclesia, tag out, go summon from deck, summon out Moyi effect, reveal Adara, chain the Chalice, and then here they're going to overlay. Okay, so they're playing the Walter Jewel special. They're going to go ahead, use the effect to try to go search. So they're actually main decking the Nib. We saw that Walter was only playing Nib in the side deck, I'm fairly certain. But they're playing a Nib in the main deck. I mean, it works here, but we know that Zeus gets hit with Chalice, and like you can't do anything after that, so that's just game. They're not going to be playing into Zeus or anything, because, you know, they just saw you search it. So, going on into the next game now, we will go ahead and we're going to see Darkman Alt go first. Opening hands, we have D-Barrier, Ecclesia, Token Collector, Nib, Adara. Holy, they opened up 3 very good cards versus the mirror match. 1 card that actually allows them to play. They have Imperm, Vishuda, Valor, Tai, Nib. Okay, so this is some weird hands. They're going to go ahead, summon Ecclesia, effect, tag out, and then that will go ahead, summon out Moyi, reveal Adara. In response, they're going to allow that to go through. That's just wrong. I think they want to hit like a big Nib Valor, but you definitely just stop Moyi. Like, stopping Moyi is insane, because now they're going to Moyi draw Desires. They're both ridiculous. They both did Moyi into Desires. Now go banish, draw Emergence, Moyi. We can see Cross out in their deck. Not a lot of people are playing this card right now. in the mirror match, like if Token Collector actually becomes like super popular, then something like Crossout definitely could be a lot better. And the fact that Crossout can hit stuff like Blackout when you're going second. If you're going first, you can hit engine cards with it. Like Crossout, Call Long Young feels good. And they're gonna set D barrier, pass, draw Ashina. So you know they're not like overextending here or anything. And then they're going to activate Ashina. The Ashina draw was really good. So they're going to special summon that out. And then get rid of that. Go for Monk. Vishuda to summon itself out. And then after that, they're going to go ahead and Ashina. Banish, summon. So this is summon number 4. And then get rid of those. Go into the Draco Berserker. And then move on to battle phase. They're going to attack Grandmaster, beat over it. You know, this will go ahead and gain the attack. And then they're going to attack with Monk. And then they're going to go ahead and Adara, banish to add back. Like, I'm not missing anything, right? This definitely just gains the attack, right? Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, they just didn't declare it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I just wanted to make sure, because, like, they didn't declare it. A lot of people just don't declare this card, but, like, it's mandatory, so, like, it gains attack anyways. Normal summon. On that summon, they're going to activate Nib. And then, in response to Nib, they're going to chain Draco Berserker. Okay, I mean, that's fine, like, they don't have Nib on boards, whatever. Oh, they don't get the token. And then, they're going to proceed just to pass. Draw Desires. Activate Emergence. So they got to keep their D barrier and Token Collector hidden there. Both of these cards being extremely strong. Go Search, activate Desires to go Banish. So go Banish 10. We can see a lot of the list now. We see all 3 Ashina gone. We don't see any like Heavenly Dragon circles or anything like that. Like no Water Tenny, no level 4. Banish, draw Vessel and D barrier. And then summon out Long Young by discarding Adara, bring out the token. And then they're going to be getting rid of those. Go for Supreme, Effect Burn for 12. So this is at 52 attack right now. And then normal summon. So they're trying to go for game, but this will be getting negated, so it won't actually be game. But this is a lot for them to deal with. They're going to banish Long Young for Tai effect, and then summon out the token. On that. Okay, not on that. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I think they just nibbed there, because otherwise they could just like go into a Synchro 8. But they're going to activate Nib, get rid of those, pass over a token, and then Adara effect, banish, add back Long Young, and then just pass turn, draw Imperm. And then they admit defeat, so moving on into game 3 now, we will go ahead and we're going to see that SwordSoul player go first. Opening hands, we have Valor, Adara, Emergence, Desires, Emergence. They have Desires, Tai, D-Barrier, Vishuda, Ashina. This is a very, very, very solid hand. So they're going to start this off with Ashina, Summon, link it off for Monk, and then special summon out the Vishuda from hand. So they're deciding to hold Desires. Maybe they want to search something like specific, like a Blackout, and then activate Desires. Go ahead, summon out Adara, and then turn those into a Baxia. So they are doing the play that plays into Imperm, but plays around like Valor, Gamma, Nib. Summon out Adara. It definitely works out here. Slap those into the Chowfang. And then activate Desires. So Desires go banish 10. And then draw. Looking at the banishes, we can see a Long Young got banished, and that's it. So those were really good banishes. Draws into Long Young and Desires. Once again, drawing Desires off Desires. Normal summon out Tai effect. Banish to summon out token. You know, Valor can't be used here. They can't use light monsters. And then banish Adara to add back. That'll add back the Ashina that was banished earlier on. And then turn those into a Grandmaster. Grandmaster Tai. So Tai go dump. dumps the water, and then go search Blackout. And then they're just going to go ahead, set D-Barrier, set Blackout, pass. Draws Tai. So now looking at this hand, they only have 4 cards they can really play with. The opponent doesn't know this though. Veiler's not really doing anything here, and the second emergence is only like a SwordSoul name. So they're going to go main phase, activate Desires, go banish. Okay, let's see where this gets them. This is going to have to be really good. We see like Token Collector, Gamma. Yeah, those are gone. Those are just like, you know, good cards going second. But the only cards that really matter, I guess, is like Blackout, Vishuda. But you play multiple Vishuda, so that doesn't really matter. It's just like the one of Blackout. They draw Desires off Desires, and they also draw Long Young. Yeah, they're going to go ahead, discard, Emergence, summon out Long Young, and then on the summon, activate Blackout. So that's going to be popping the Chowfang and those. And then they can get Chowfang effect to go search for another interruption, or they can search follow-up because they have D-Barrier Grandmaster still. But they will just go ahead and decide to search out Veiler. Yeah, deciding that they already have decent follow-up. And then they're just going to pass, draw Emergence. And then go ahead, activate Desires. So Desires go banish. That resolves. Nothing like cool out of those. Draws Heavenly and Imperm. They do only have 6 cards left, so I mean there's probably like 3 Moe banished, 2 Moe. Okay, yeah, so they still have like a Moe left in deck. Activate Emergence, go search. Go ahead, search out Moe. Then up next, they're gonna activate Long Young, discard, and then they're just admitting defeat here. Next card was Token Collector. Yeah, like Token Collector is obviously very good versus SwordSoul. They didn't get to see it like this game when they were going second. They didn't get to see Gamma, which would have stopped Chowfang, which could have been pretty good. But instead they saw something like Veiler, which is like very bad when somebody goes for that combo. They could have also just drawn like Imperm. Imperm would have been pretty good. But the opponent did also open up like the one turn, skip a turn. This card's pretty solid in the mirror. But hey, it happens. It's cool to see. This isn't like Walter's build exactly, so they're playing like Crossout and stuff, but you know, it's cool to see like the Gallant Token Collector start like seeing play, cause that could definitely like shift how the mirror match is played and how people decide to build their deck. Because like if Token Collector is like in every single deck besides Bird, then you're gonna have to prepare for Token Collector a lot more than you were before. So we could see stuff like how they were playing the Chalice in their deck. Like Chalice is really insane versus Token Collector. Well, it's not like really insane, but it's like shuts it off for the turn. Where like Droplet, you have to spend Droplet plus the discard to negate it, which is worse. But then Droplet's better versus Bird. But like Chalice is better going first always than like Droplet, well, most of the time against most decks. But that is going to be it for the match. We're going to see that it was only 30 minutes long. Again, make sure to go check out YGO Proteus's YouTube channel. If I can find it, I'll go ahead and leave a link to it down below in the description. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.